The fog is lifting. Clarity is calling you forward. Welcome to Forward in Freedom. I'm Tanya Johnson. This is where awareness becomes power. Let's move forward in freedom. Have you ever felt trapped in a situation at work or at home where the pressure just keeps building and suddenly your thinking feels tangled, your energy is drained, and your confidence quietly slipping away? Welcome to Forward in Freedom, the podcast where people learn how to think clearly inside difficult dynamics and move forward with confidence, composure, and peace of mind. I'm Tanya Johnson, coach, educator, and author. And here we help you recognize unhealthy patterns, reclaim your voice, and respond with clarity and intention. If this is your first time, welcome. You're exactly where you need to be. This isn't a podcast about venting. It's not about blame. It's not about staying stuck. It's about creating space for clarity, even when life or work feels chaotic. And here we call this journey from fog to freedom. Yes. Because many capable, intelligent people find themselves in situations where the pressure and confusion slowly cloud their thinking. And when your thinking gets clouded, decisions feel heavier. You replay conversations in your mind. You hesitate before speaking up. You overthink simple choices, and your confidence quietly diminishes. You start questioning your instincts that used to feel natural to you. You look outside yourself for validation you once trusted internally, and your sense of self can shrink without you even noticing. You become more careful, more guarded, more tired. That's how fog works. It doesn't arrive loudly, it settles slowly. Forward and Freedom exists to help you reclaim clarity, confidence, and the ability to respond intentionally, even in high pressure moments. Today's episode is called From Fog to Freedom, When Pressure Clouds Your Thinking. Pressure doesn't always look dramatic. It isn't always a conflict or an explosive argument. It can show up as a tense team meeting, a conversation that leaves you questioning yourself, a subtle but persistent pattern of feeling off balance. And often by the time we notice, it becomes normal to feel drained or stuck. That's the fog we're navigating today. Your nervous system doesn't distinguish between a physical threat and emotional pressure. It only knows something doesn't feel safe. So it shifts into protection mode. Your focus narrows. Your thinking becomes reactive. Your ability to problem solve decreases. That's why under pressure, people say things that they don't mean, and many decisions they later regret. And walking away from conversations wondering, what just happened? This is not weakness. This is your nervous system doing its job. The real skill is learning how to slow the moment down long enough to choose your response. And now it's time for our Freedom Nugget. This is the moment in every episode where I leave you with one clear takeaway, something simple, practical, and powerful that you can carry with you into your week. Today's Freedom Nugget is this. One simple step that you can start using today is to step back for 5 minutes before responding, whether it's a meeting, a conversation, or a stressful moment. And during that pause, check in with your body. Are my shoulders feeling tensed? Is my heart racing? Am I reacting out of stress instead of awareness? Then ask yourself, what's really happening here? And how do I want to respond? Even a small pause gives your mind space to see clearly and a nervous system a chance to reset. Clarity often begins with a tiny step, and that tiny step can lead to freedom. Here's something that you might want to think about. Where could you benefit from a pause today? What conversation feels heavier than it should? And what decision might feel clearer if you slowed it down? Many people don't realize how powerful a small pause can be. A 5-minute reset, a walk, a few deep breaths. These small shifts retrain your nervous system and restore access to clear thinking. Forward in Freedom isn't about escaping pressure, it's about learning how to meet pressure with clarity instead of reaction. Next time on Forward in Freedom, we'll explore subtle manipulation at work or in relationships, emotional blind spots and how to spot them, practical tools for reclaiming your voice without confrontation, so that no matter what environment you're navigating, you can respond with confidence, composure, and clarity. If this episode helped you notice patterns and start creating space for clarity, I invite you to subscribe so you never miss an episode of A Step Forward in Freedom. And if you know someone living in the fog right now, share this episode. It's a way to point them toward the clarity that they need. This is Tanya J, and this is Forward in Freedom, where we go from fog to freedom. Until next time, walk forward with clarity.